Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. Yesterday I uploaded another video where I attempted to beat the hardest knight in Juniors, which is the game that you're seeing right now. Which is the custom knight 620 mode, which is essentially every animatronic in their highest difficulty level, which is 20. I don't know if this was like an original FNAF, I would be able to explain the AI system a lot better. But I don't understand the AI system in this game. It may be slightly similar, just I don't. The death state is different. The AI for the coding for the attacking where the animatronic kills you is different in this game. Um, because there isn't really a kill state, but so it's slightly different. But that's not the point. I didn't in that video. I wasn't able to beat it. I struggled. I played for 2 hours straight. Um, Edited down to 26 minute video. Couldn't beat it. Super hard. Super frustrating. I got tired of it, and I just ended it. I think the highest I got was like 30. I think 30 something is the highest until I just gave up. And then I edited the video, and after doing that I said, you know what, maybe I'll try playing the game again, record it on my own time, and try to beat it. And I did. It took me 2 hours, like almost 2 hours and 50 minutes to beat this. What you're seeing now is it was me. Right now I recorded this gameplay at night, so I was playing at night in this game. I only got jump scared once. So it was I played for 30 minutes. Got jump scared 4 minutes into the game on the first night. Died. I got killed by Marionette. Wrong. I guessed wrong. And then this night is the whole. It's sped up, by the way. So if you've seen that, it's moving very fast because it's sped up. Only because it's 30 minutes long, and I'm trying to keep my videos 20 minutes or less, or 26 minutes or less. Nothing 30 or longer. Trying to keep it like that for now until I grow my channel a bit longer, a little bit more. So the more views, more subscribers I have, the better my audience retention is. So for now I have to keep it short. But as you see, I became very fast. I got very fast at noticing the clues of each animatronic. And what I would do, just a little tip. At first, in the very beginning of the night, they all spawn at the dining room, which is the center map, which is the center area, the camera in the middle. You see right there, the big box in the middle. That's the dining hall. That's where they all spawn in the beginning of the night. Um, that's every time the ghost enters, you always check the dining hall. Every time a ghost gets possessed, go always check the dining hall. That's the first camera you want to check, because that's where they populate the most. If not, then you want to go do like an X formation. You want to go top right, then you go down, and then top left, and then go down, and then go in the middle. The two cameras that you should never check that are completely unnecessary to check are the one right next to your office, which is the one where the phone is, where if there's a haunted animatronic in that room, a phone will start to ring, which means that the haunted animatronic is there. And when you go to that camera, it's a little tablet that lights up that indicates that the animatronic is haunted. So it's a nice little detail. It makes it easier for you, but that camera is unnecessary to look at, which is right down there on the bottom. If you saw, there was right on the very bottom left of the little tablet. And the one on the very top, which is the stage, that one is completely unnecessary to look at. They never appear there. Never. Like the only time in this night, they never appear there. They never show up there. It's unnecessary. Maybe the marionette. I don't know, but I've never seen any animatronic mess around in that area, so you don't have to worry about that. By the way, every nice little other tip. Try try to call as many animatronics as you can. Call the one with the lowest ability every time you get a chance to. If you don't know what animatronic is haunted or not, by the way, right there, what I'm trying to do is force them to move by flicking my camera constantly, by clicking the same camera constantly. I don't know if that works or anything. I was just trying to see if I can force them to get out of the camera to see if they move. I would do that when I suspect an animatronic. Right there, that was Marionette. Never mind, that was Chica. Never mind. He's moving a bit too fast for me, but I thought it was Chica. Never mind. But when you don't know who the animatronic is, but you know who it isn't, then you call the animatronic immediately for repair, and until you find that the animatronic that is haunted. So that way you fixed two animatronics in one quote unquote round. And each exorcism, I guess is an exorcism. I don't know. Every exorcism is equals a turn, equals a round. So it's best to call two animatronics per round, one that isn't haunted and one that is haunted. First, do the exorcism and then call them right afterwards. Um, that way, you're most of the time you don't have to worry about your animatronics being at a low state of stability, so you're always safe. And you want and with the animatronic you always wanted to do that with is Balloon Boy. You always want to do that with him. Every time when he's at a low state, you always want to repair him as much as you can because he's the easiest animatronic to deal with. He never appears in the camera. The only time you know he's haunted is if, as you saw right there, is number stability starts to flicker and glitch. That lets you know that he's haunted. So now you know. So there you're kind of safe. You also still know what stability he's at because this number still shows up. It's just covering. There's just other numbers that cover it, but you still can kind of see what stability he's in. So it isn't that hard. It's not hard to deal with Balloon Boy. The hardest one in my opinion to deal with is the Marionette. Marionette can be a bit tricky sometimes. You have to pay really close attention to her. So it's in my best interest to always try to repair or keep Marionette off of the map. Keep her as much as you can in the conveyor belt because she is a bit tricky to deal with. Try to keep her in the conveyor belt as much as possible. I don't know what happens if you keep them forever in there. I don't know if they eventually jump scare you. I don't know, so I never tested that theory out. So I see I was getting closer and closer to the game finishing the game. So I didn't want to test that theory out. So I didn't want to get jump scared out of nowhere. So I you know didn't want to test that theory. So I will leave her in there for a bit and then call her back to the stage. So she's roaming around a bit. But that's what I would do. And what else can I? What other tips? I'm talking a bit too fast right now, so I kind of forgot what I was gonna say right now. But as you see, I got very efficient at it. Sometimes I will like find the haunted animatronic in less than a minute, like super quick, very fast. It got very easy for me. And the further I got into the night, the more my heart started beating faster and faster. And every time I like call animatronic, I would always like flinch, like please please tell me this is the one that's haunted. Sometimes I was super unsure. Sometimes throughout this night, I sometimes guessed. I did like guess calling, that's what I call it, which is just like essentially just using RNG to just call an animatronic that I think isn't haunted for a repair that is super low. I did that twice in this night and I got lucky. I think it was like once with Bonnie and once with Foxy or Freddy. No, Foxy got haunted a lot in this game, so in this round. So I don't think in this night. So I don't think I did that a lot with Foxy. I did a lot with Bonnie this night, which scared me. But I got very lucky. But it's not just luck. It was pure skill. Pure skill. I knew where to look. I knew what I was looking for. I knew where everybody was, or where everybody would normally be. So yeah, every time I would put unpossessed animatronic, I would stay looking at the tablet where the stability is at, the stability check. I will still look there until it says a ghost has been haunted. The reason why I do that is because just in case if it says the ghost has been haunted, I look immediately at Balloon Boy to see if Balloon Boy is haunted. If not, then I don't have to check that camera for a while. I don't check that tablet for a while and just stare at the cameras looking for the animatronic who is haunted. And when I do, I immediately go to dining hall. If there's nobody there, I stay there for like 3 seconds or 2, and then I do the X pattern that I told you a couple minutes ago, to check where they are, and also to check if it's a connection error, clue, or if it's anything else. And that's what I would do. But yeah, that's how I beat that. That's how I beat this night, just by doing that over and over again for 35 fucking times. And I'm gonna stay quiet for now. Just let you watch these last couple of minutes, last 2 minutes of gameplay, so you can see how I beat the game. I will say there were some close calls though. I think at one moment, Bonnie was super low in stability. Balloon Boy was low in stability at some point. And I think that was the guess. Oh, there you go, right there. That was Bonnie. Immediately, sometimes I would get very lucky, like that one. I already or immediately knew it was Bonnie because no one was there, including the marionette. So the only possible outcome was Bonnie that was being possessed. That's what I do. I will, as you saw there, I will always call the animatronic with the lowest stability. Right now, it was Chica. That's what I would do. By the way, if I'm talking very fast because I'm reacting in time to the video that's sped up 200 by 200 its speed. Like the speed right now it says 200. By the way, if you're wondering what kind of video editing software I use, it's called VSDC Video Editor. Pretty nice. Has a complex looking. It has a complex looking interface, but it's very simple. It's very simple to use actually. Just ignore the complexity of the layout. Just ignore that, and it's pretty simple. We're down to one, and I got lucky with a connection error. So I already knew it was not Freddy. And there you go. They see my mouse, and that's how I beat the game. They see my mouse. I'm very excited. For in 24 minutes, I beat the game. I beat the Death Not that night in 24 minutes. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something from it. And catch you in the next one. Bye bye.